Yo, so this is an empty 2D Lego world, but today we're going to be completely transforming this place and building a whole bunch of different things to give it some life that it truly deserves. And we're going to see if we can populate it and turn it into a functional Lego city. And the only rule we have to stick to is that everything has to be two-dimensional. That's a flat boy. Huh? Oh, and look, there's also a tree, so let's see if we can punch it and collect some wood. Nope. Alright, say less bro, I got you. Hey, nice! So now we collected our first materials, and using them we can make a wooden floor and start building the walls of a house. Then slap some roof tiles on the top, and also place in a small window to let in all that natural 2D sunlight, boy. Alright, so we have an empty house, but now we actually need to add some furniture inside of it. So I made this cooker where we can let bro channel his inner Gordon Ramsay and let him cook. And on the other side are some flat-packed IKEA boxes that he still needs to assemble later on. And they kinda already fit the 2D vibe perfectly. Then I gave him a ladder so that he can actually access the upstairs of the house. And there I decided to place a bed and a TV on the other side. So now he can just chill on his bed until he passes out from watching too much TV. Ah, what a beautiful morning. But our minifig is crying now because he feels so lonely. I mean, he is literally the only person in this flat world. So let's spawn in some more people to populate this land and give him some 2D friends. But they're all gonna need a place to live as well. So I decided to build this giant apartment building where all the minifigs can live inside of, and it goes up like 7 floors. So don't go on the roof if you're scared of heights.
Let me tell you something.
Alright, and because our boy was the first one to discover all of this land, everyone has to pay him rent to live here. Bro thinks he's a businessman. But right now, all the minifigs are real brokies and they need jobs. So let's start small with a simple lemonade stand where you can experience the juiciest and most refreshing 2D drink ever. Sheesh, it's so good it's gonna make your eyes turn square. I don't know if that's a good thing, I'm not a doctor. But yeah, customers are flooding in because this is the only place right now that can hydrate you. Yo, why is everyone so thirsty? But we need to keep expanding, so we're gonna build a bigger shop where more people can work and make more money. And I decided to make it a knockoff Walmart and call it Flat Mart instead. And the shelves inside will be stocked with all the essential stuff you need to survive, like loads of toilet paper, pickle flavoured popcorn,
some Lego sets. There's also some shoes, some weapons, car tires, some balls to play with.
Yeah, it's safe to say this shop sells it all. Clean up on aisle 1, please. And yeah, the entire store literally just has one aisle because it is 2D. Okay, but then I also built some checkouts so we can actually sell the stuff. Whoa, looks like someone is gonna have a fun night. Hey, and someone is buying the BLOKEST special Lego set.
Find it at your local Flat Mart today for only $69.99.
Alright, cool, so we have the bare bones of a Lego City society. But some of the minifigs decided that they didn't want a job and they wanted to rob the store instead. So now we also have to quickly cook and make this 2D Lego police van. And we can use it to store the naughty people inside of it. There's also some bar windows in the back to make sure that they can't escape. Alright, but we also need a prison cell to throw them inside of. So I basically just built this square room out of concrete walls, and inside they only have a bed with the world's thinnest mattress and the toilet for the prisoners. And yeah, they have to share this one tiny room. Then on the outside, the rooms have metal bars to make sure that the stinky boys stay inside. So I started throwing more bricks around and built a couple of new rooms. So the downstairs is equipped with police equipment like weapons, handcuffs, body armor, and a couple of croissants,
so they can keep getting those gains, boy.
Then upstairs is a big table and some computer stuff so they can monitor the Lego city and make sure it's all safe. Then to finish it off, I turned the roof into a helipad and channeled my inner engineer brain to build this 2D police helicopter, so now they can use it to patrol the area for any more trouble, or if they're just too lazy to walk to the shop. Alright, so now we kind of have a little community going, but it's a little bit easy to get bored, because all you can do is literally work and then go home. So next I want to build some things that will make life a bit more fun in this flat world. So one of the easiest ways to make a human happy is to feed them some bussin' food. So I'm gonna try to become a true Italian and chef up this Lego pizza place with a little pizza oven inside. And to make things more interesting, we're only gonna be selling square pizzas. I just feel like that fits the 2D vibe even more. There's also some different topping options that customers can choose from, like pure garlic pizza. Great if you don't like talking to people because they will literally pass out from your smelly mouth. The milk and cereal pizza, perfect option for a refreshing breakfast. The reverse pizza, which is basically bits of dough on a giant piece of pepperoni. Oh yeah, and this special YouTube pizza that all subscribers of this channel get for free. So smash that 2D subscribe button right now to get your voucher. And if your minifig ever visits my 2D Lego world, be sure to show this voucher and you'll get your YouTube pizza for free.
Subscribe now.
So I also wanted to build this outdoor gym area that has these pull-up bars, some weights and a bench. There's also treadmills, and then these big shelves which are full of protein powder. So now you can chug all of it and double your weight with pure muscle mass. And if you are feeling like just relaxing instead, I also built this outdoor cinema, which has a massive screen that's like 5 minifigs tall, so now you can chill with your friends and watch your favorite movies. Wow, this is so immersive, the rain from the movie legit feels real. Oh wait, never mind, it's actually raining. So if you want to stay inside instead, I also built this big arcade place, and as an appropriate name, I decided to call it the Dub Zone, so no one is going to be taking any L's here. I also placed the big Pac-Man on the sign, and inside we can find a bunch of different games, like a working bowling alley, though I think it's the easiest bowling ever because the ball can only roll in one direction. But there's also some arcade machines that you can smash the buttons on. Also there's a big claw machine that's filled with $100 bills, but yeah, they're basically rigged so you can't really win, unless you're a tiny kid and you can fit inside of it. Then there's also this VR headset, which will actually let the 2D minifigs experience what it's like to be in the 3D world instead. And just for fun, I decided to do the opposite thing in real life, and I'm gonna see if I can make this bowl of cereal, but I can only see the world in 2D.
Oh, like a pro. So let's grab the milk. Oh, I just stood on some cereal. Oh no. Hey, I've got some bussin' cereal. 2D cereal taste test. That's pretty good. Alright, so I guess you can make cereal in 2D.
And if you don't feel like gaming all day, I also wanted to give the minifigs an option to actually go outside and get some fresh air. So I decided to dig out and fill up this big lake. So now people can jump in the water and swim around. There's even little boat things that you can sail on and watch the 2D sun go down. Oh, this is so romantic. There's also some fish in the water too, if you want to go and scuba dive. Ew, what the heck is this fish? Bro legit looks like he ate too much seaweed. And it also looks like there's a random skeleton with a pirate hat in here. I wonder what's inside of his treasure chest. Yo, it's full of gold coins. Oh wait, I think they're made out of chocolate. Bro just got trolled by an ancient pirate. But alright, let's keep going deeper and see if we can find anything else. So yeah, if you don't like swimming, I also made sure to plant loads of trees to make this cute little forest. So now you can also set up a camping ground and enjoy a bit of outdoor survival. Bro's got a little tent he can sleep in, a campfire to stay warm at night, and he's also cooking up a random frog that he caught in the wild.
Yummy frog.
But some trees at least have apples on them, so you can munch on that instead. But be careful, because surviving in the wilderness could get dangerous. Nah, I'm just joking, there isn't actually any bears here. So another thing that cities usually have is a shopping center, and because it's a place where you can spend a lot of money, I decided to design and place this massive dollar bill sign on the front. Okay, so inside we can find a designer store where you can buy a lot of different shoes, hats, accessories, and there's even a collection of these Supreme tools on the wall. So if you want to get pure drip, this is the place to go. Then we have this big staircase that takes you up to the other floor, and there we can find a tech store, which is basically a big table filled with a bunch of phones, tablets, and computers, so you can also easily spend a lot of money here. Then going across the mall, there's a big toy store, and the shelves are filled with a bunch of Lego sets, as well as a lot of other toys. Then the last shop is actually still under construction because the builders got lazy and didn't finish it in time. But the construction stuff at least looks kinda cool, I guess. But alright, now we can easily say that life in this 2D Lego world is finally thriving. We started basically from nothing and ended up with a whole Lego City community. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this video was, and as always, thanks for watching.